Kids and cadets, welcome back to Tommy Time. What we have is a 2009 yard machine. It's the 638RL, 6-speed, 38-inch deck. It's got a 13.5 Techumseh Formula engine. So it has the model number October Victor 358 Echo Alpha. It's an 09 according to the parts manual that I looked up. So I thought I'd do a quickie quick. This is going to be my last project for today. I just wanted to see if this thing has potential. I had lost the emulsion tube and the spring from the carburetor and the grass. I found it. Went ahead and ordered another carburetor. That's on the way. I didn't even mess with this one. I'm going to start off with a new one. I was going to take my little 1-pint gas tank and hang it here and try it, but I can't find my 1-pint secondary tank. This thing was missing the gas tank when I picked it up free on the side of the road. So I'll show you what we're going to do. I have a battery charger, which is also a starter. I can put this up to 55 amps and start here, and then 55 here to start. So this is a January of 09 battery. It's flat dead. All I'm doing is bypassing the battery and using my 55 amp to hopefully start the machine. So that's how I have that set up. I had noticed when I did my walk around, the starter gear had been stuck up here, the flywheel teeth. So I took a little WD-40 and kind of manipulated this thing, took this plastic cap off, put some WD-40 down there to get it to spin and then fall down. A lot of rust here. I took a brush and just kind of brushed off as much as the scaly rust as I could. Went to turn it by hand and couldn't because the belt down here was rusted against the pulley. Every time I'd get it to a certain spot, it would stop because the blade or deck belt here was stuck. So I came along here and manipulated the belt, got it unstuck because of the rust, and now the pulley turns, the engine turns. So I took the plug off, looked at that. I took a little motivation. I gave it a direct injection into the spark plug hole. So this is going to be a one-shot Annie. I put the plug back in. I'm going to boost this up to 55 amps, turn my key, and hopefully this thing fires off for a second. But my hopes aren't that strong, in other words. Took the brush here and got rid of all the flaky rust here. This thing must have been sitting outside. The coil's all rusty. I'm going to have to go through this thing, the tin here, the muffler. So this thing needs some love. If I can get it to start by messing around with it, I'll order a secondary tank. They're about 25 to 30 on Fleabay, and then I'll get 2 blades. Those are 30 bucks, 15 bucks each for the 38 inch. So where do you want to stand? I'll bring you over to this side. So like I said, direct injection. If it doesn't do anything for us, I'm not going to mess around with this until the carburetor, new carb, comes in. so you'll be able to see any smoke coming out of the exhaust. So let me boost this up to 55 amps start. Okay, the charger's humming. It didn't do anything, maybe because I didn't have enough spin, or maybe I didn't juice it enough. Really should have a halfway decent battery on it, probably running the 55 amps through a 3-volt battery is not my best situation here, and that's probably what it is. We probably have weak spark. That's not the proper way to do it. My gear's stuck again. He puts them in the carburetor, but I think we're not going to have any difference. I might be wasting your time. We don't have anything. We don't have any luck. Let me switch the charger back to charge, or just turn it off altogether. I think that's our issue. We need something in the battery to help us out, and it's the original battery from '09. Anyway, sorry I wasted 10 minutes of your morning. We're gonna get another battery. I've got a few riders around. I just got to go and snatch up the strongest battery I have. Throw this one in the dead battery pile. I'll use it for core when I go to Wally World. They want a dead battery for a core, or they charge you an arm and a leg. So I give them a crappy battery so I don't get charged. So that's what we're doing. Sorry, you guys. I didn't show you much on the 13 Alpha 1762 Frank 029. You guys have a good day. Thanks for coming out. Next video will be better. I'll put the housing back on. The only reason I took that off is to get access to here and do a little WD-40 work. I'll put all this back together. Anyway, it's coming along, but we're not there yet. We'll make it happen. Have a good day. Appreciate you checking out the yard machine. I'll probably come back at you when the carburetor comes in. I'll find my secondary tank, and then we'll just run it from the 1-pint tank. I'll hang it from the support bar here, and then we'll get this thing fired up and fixed up for my buddy. I'll take it in steps. If we can get it to run on the 1-pinter, I'll get the flea bay 1.5 gallon gas can, and then we'll go down and change out the two 38-inch cutting blades. Have a good day. Thanks for coming out. Have a good week. Talk to you soon. Like and subscribe. Tip your waitress and wait staff. That is all.